is 10 and Colin is 6.
How old are they going to be before you let them watch Supernatural?
I've already let them watch Supernatural. Yeah, my wife wasn't stoked about that. But my wife doesn't even like watching things like Adventure Time and The Simpsons. But they love Supernatural.
But for the 6-year-old, does a bib mean a whole different thing now?
Oh, that was funny too, because we were at a drive-through after like soccer practice, getting a burger, and I read the script about what, because I didn't know what it was. They would never let me see the script ahead of time. When I did my first scene, I said, "Don't make me bib ya," to that guy. I didn't know what bibbing was. Nor did anybody on the set seem to know what bibbing was. I knew it had to be nasty. So when I was in the drive-thru with my son, and I read the script and I found out what bibbing was, I was like, oh my God, I have to tell somebody. And I'm like, I know what bibbing is, Graham. And he goes, what is it? And I said, it's when they make you eat yourself. And he goes, I wish you hadn't told me that. And then as the weeks went by, he'd go, Daddy, how do you eat yourself? I mean, how do you eat the last two? And I said, you have to get a running start. Thank you very much for the question. Bless him.
Hi, Anna. What is probably the hardest part about playing Dick Roman?
The hardest part about playing Dick Roman, well, somebody plays some sad violin music. We knew he had an expiration date. We knew that Dick Roman wasn't going to stick around forever. You know that when you play a character like that, the good guy always wins. The nice thing is that Bobby Singer, even though they're in the process of a regime change, going from Sarah Campbell, who gave me my job, to Jeremy, threw in, and there were a lot of people scratching their heads going, why is there an arm in the ice chest? I think it was Bobby's way of saying, hey, look, kid, you never get Supernatural. Let's see what happens down the line, huh? So I was really touched by that. The fact that they put Dick Roman's arm in the ice chest means that there's always some genetic material out there. But yeah, the worst part was playing a guy that we knew was going to have to leave. It's a great group of guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes?
To that great group of guys.
Hey, wait a minute.
I know, I had a second question though, and
Okay.
I didn't know if we could get away with it. So.
They're behind you, they can't wait.
Okay, you've worked obviously with a number of Supernatural casts now. If you were at a general knowledge trivia quiz game and you had to pick 3 to be on the table with you to win, who out of the cast would you choose to be on the quiz table with you?
Well, I think Mark Shepard. Mark Shepard knows everything about the show, backwards and forwards. Mark Shepard is just an incredibly intelligent person. I hate to mention that because he thinks I have a crush on him. I'm not joking. I tweeted him one time. I said, "You were great in that scene." He goes, "You just love me." He knows everything. Misha is extraordinarily bright also. And then now I paid myself in the corner because I have to pick 1 of the 2. I'm just going to ignore them entirely and go with Jim Beaver. Jim. Is there a question over here? Oh.
Hi. My question is, Dick Roman wasn't a politician, but if you had a chance to run for office, what kind of goal would you have for this country?
If I had the chance to run for office. You're not talking about Dick Roman, you're talking about me personally? That's a gnarly question. See me after. I don't want to answer that here. I am a card-carrying Democrat. I feel safe saying that. I feel safe saying that in the great state of Illinois, specifically Cook County. I'm a huge fan of our president, and I would really like to see him get credit in the next 4 years for what he's done for us in the last 4.
Of all the characters that you've done, whether on stage, screen, taste of romance. What are your top 5 favorite roles?
Top 5? We go with a smaller number than that? I don't know.
4?
Yeah, okay. I loved a show I did called Andy Richter Controls the Universe. Where I played Steve. Nobody saw it, so don't even patronize me. I loved the movie that I just did in India, where American Gandhi, where I play a mining executive who goes over there to exploit the workforce and ends up falling in love with a girl in the country. I loved Dick Roman. Dick Roman's always got a soft spot in my heart. I love the guy. Well, Private bought me a house, so I got to throw him in there. And probably Kingdom Hearts, Zigbar. He's a cartoon character. How do you have whatever?